Now you're here in Stockholm for the MelFest weekend. What are your expectations for the event?
Well, you know how Swedes always know how to make it. The Eurovision for me just spells Sweden, you know what I mean? So it's like to be here at the final of Melodifestivalen and to be able to perform at the after party. I'm really looking forward to the vibe, you know, and to be able to relive some Eurovision memories.
Yeah, because when you participated in Eurovision, Sweden was the winner.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And Loreen was the winner. Yeah.
Exactly, and now she's competing again.
She's competing again, so it's like everything is going around in a circle.
Yeah, but how was your experience now, 11 years later? How do you look back at your experience at Eurovision?
I look at my experience at Eurovision very fondly. You know, like I was 22 at the time. I had no idea about how a career in music works. I was lucky that the Maltese people had voted for me to be their representative, and since then it's been a building block. You know, so it's like we had an album release about a year after Eurovision. It's been, you know, we toured a lot. I traveled to so many countries to perform. Got to meet so many amazing fans from all around Europe, especially. You know, so it's been a good way to continue growing my network. And then last year I won a different festival completely in Maltese, and it put me back on the map again.
Yeah, but can we expect you coming back to Eurovision in the future?
I like to say never say never. Yeah. You know what I mean? I mean, with the right song and the right mental attitude, I say there's nothing that can't be, you know, achieved. It is a wish of mine to do return to Eurovision, but it has to be like a song that really speaks to me, and I know that I can deliver in the way that the Eurovision fans deserve.
And for me as a visitor, do you have any advice for me when I'm coming to Malta? What should I do?
Depends how long you're staying, you know. I mean, if you're staying for a short while, definitely you need to go to some of our most beautiful places, like the in Valletta, where there's the port and you see the views, and there's the old city, which is in Dina. That's actually close to my house, so that's really cool. Obviously, need to try some of our local delicacies. I can give you a whole list of that, and you know, like come to a couple of festivals. You know, like performing, like where there's like lots of live music in Malta. It's quite like now, especially from April onwards. You know, in Malta there's lots of stuff going on.
And this year in Eurovision, which country do you think will win?
To be fair, I like to watch Eurovision on the night,
and
then just, you know, really assess the performance and the whole thing, because I'm obviously going to be biased towards, you know, like for example, let's say Loreen wins, for example. Because she's my friend, automatically I'm going to be biased. Obviously, I want Malta to win, and especially this year, Baskar, they are actually my friends. You know, we've spent so much time together, and it's like absolutely amazing. I do hope that the Maltese people really take on the song, because it is actually a good vibe song.
And which of the Eurovision songs from the past is your favorite? And could you please sing a little bit from it?
That's a tricky one, actually.
It's hard to choose only one.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. I'm like going through my mind, because obviously the ones I know best are the ones that represented Malta, right?
Yeah. But you give us any Maltese entry that you liked.
Yeah. So there was a song that represented Malta in 1995.
Yeah.
I think you weren't even born back then. Were you born?
No.
Oh my God.
Not at all.
But there's a song by one of my, he's an idol of mine, Mike Spiteri. And the song was like, keep me in mind when you're all alone. Dial my number, I'll wait by the phone. Send me some loving and take me to heaven. Put love on the line, just make it know that you're mine. It goes on again.
Yeah,
it's a beautiful song.
Yeah, that's great. Thank you very much, and hope you will have a great weekend here in Stockholm.
Thank you very much.